Welcome to another episode of Grand Central Kitchen, where there's always something going on. So come along and join the fun. All right, good morning, ladies. How are you? I'm gonna get this done real quick, but guess what? I went to bed last night like a bad girl. See what I mean? Dishes aren't done. Cat Brewer always talks about how if we're not careful, we let the little child inside of us run free and run the house, and they are not capable of running the house. Because when they do, they don't always do their chores, they don't get done what they're supposed to, and they leave a mess behind. And that's why we as parents have to follow along. But guess what? Last night, I went to bed thinking that I had done everything I needed to do, because my son, my adult son, told me that he would willingly and easily wash the dishes for me because he knew I was so tired. But guess what? They ain't done. Look at this. Oh, messy, messy, awful. So, I'm still gonna have to put it all back together because that's usually how it rolls. And rather than gripe and complain and be all upset about this, that, and the other, I am not going to. I am going to just buckle down and do it. And then before I do that though, I'm gonna quick wipe this bathroom and then get the laundry going, and then I'm gonna get the kitchen done. So I'm gonna have you watch me while I work, because you might have the exact same problem with everybody else not cooperating. Or maybe you have really little kids and they're not quite ready to wash dishes, but it's okay. We got this, we can do it. Plus, like Kat says, I'm the dishes diva. I can get her done. Watch me. All right, I'm gonna get to work. So if you're not out of bed yet, get up. Did you make your bed? After you made your bed, did you go into the bathroom and freshen up, wash your face, and get dressed? Then you gotta brush your hair, put some makeup on. You'll feel so much better if you do, I promise. Just try it. Well, looky who's here. Now I'm just gonna have to control myself right about now. We're on camera.
Hi. How's my sweetheart? Oh. Love you. She's really gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. You're right.
Yeah. There's Mel.
Okay. Lots of it probably.
Huh?
Lots of it probably.
Yeah, it's been a few days.
Yeah. He's coming off of a 72. After 3 days, I really miss him. I know he's beat down and tired, so I'll give him space while he settles in. My husband's wanted to be a firefighter since he was a young boy. Now, he wasn't always a firefighter. He used to work in construction for years. Then one day, he just decided to test for the fire department. He took some classes, and after a very long process, he finally got on. It's been a real blessing to our family, and a good example to our boys especially. Actually, to our girls too, because then they'll look for a hard worker as well. And come to think of it, marriage is hard work like that too. We've worked really hard to get where we are today. And it's come a long way, that's for sure. People always ask us how we do it and how we've made it so long. I mean, we have been married for 28 years. We don't have any other marriages, and all 12 of our kids are from he and I, and that kind of thing. Which is all true, but somewhere along the line, about 15 or 20 years ago, we decided to stay together no matter what, because we'd made a commitment to God, to our children, and to each other. And that's what's really made all the difference. So here we are, all these years later, still happy, still in love. It's incredible. What a journey. Anyways, enough about all that lovey-dovey stuff. Now let's talk about zones for a minute. Well, you know, zone cleaning. This week is the deep clean of the bathroom and one other room. I deep cleaned all 3 of our bathrooms. And I deep cleaned the playroom as well, like I planned earlier this week. Yippee! Because it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes you plan things and it just doesn't work out. It's okay, because that zone will come around next month and it's not that big of a deal. The rooms are under control for the most part, and the main areas are all decluttered, so it's pretty easy by now. That's what happens after you've been doing this for a while. The clutter's gone, the room's easy to clean, and all you do is just dust and wipe the baseboards. It's just a little thing here and there, whatever needs to be done. But we have some news. Some big news. Well, some big number news. Our 19-year-old daughter, Sunshine, is moving back home. We are so excited. But that means that we're going to have to move a few things around. You know what I mean? And a few kids. Which will put us back to having 10 kids at home. Yep, 10 in this little house. It means that each room is also going to be emptied and decluttered and deep cleaned. All the baseboards, the doors, and the blinds, all of it. I'm so excited because we even have to take the beds out of most of the room to make the swapping work. It's just like we're moving, which I love. It's so exciting. It gives everyone a chance to go through their stuff and get rid of what they don't want and to figure out what they really want and what matters to them in this phase of their life, because we all grow and we all change, and when that happens, we change our likes and our dislikes, our favorites, and we realize what's not so favorite anymore. It's quite a wonderful experience. I guess that's what's happened when you've moved as many times as we have. You learn to appreciate it and find the things that you can be grateful about it so that you don't begrudge it. Even sometimes when we would move, I would have a bathroom that I wasn't crazy about cleaning, and I would think, oh good, I only have to clean this bathroom so many more times, or I only have to vacuum this floor so many more times, and stuff like that. Those are just a couple of things I used to do right before we'd move, because moving can be very difficult. You know, I'll have to do a video on that sometime. In fact, if you have any ideas on anything you would like me to talk about or to do an episode on, just say so. Leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get it in for you. Believe me, we'll have plenty of time. I have plenty of dishes to do and a kitchen to clean every day. So why don't you just come along and clean with me? It'll be fun. Then we can do it every day together. How are you doing by now? Are you still working on chores with me? It's way more fun to do chores when you don't have to do them alone, right? Especially when you have a big pile of dishes to wash, especially if they're gross. It can seem like an overwhelming task at first. You know, I've learned a couple of tricks to do in my mind that I play with myself, especially if I don't want to wash the dishes. I say, fine, I'm just going to fill up this sink with hot soapy water and I'm just going to wash 10 dishes. That's it. And if I feel like doing more, then I will. But I'm only going to do 10 if I have to. And I can at least wash 10. And then, before you know it, I'm able to wash 10 dishes. And then I'll fill up the sink and say, I'll wash 10 more if the water was really dirty. And then I'll just say, well, now this counter's clear, I'll hurry and wash off this counter. But it really works. It's amazing. If you don't fight it too long and you just trick yourself into emptying out the sink and washing it out and filling it up with hot soapy water, that just seems to be the trick. I love that hot soapy water trick altogether. I'm the same way when I need to wash baseboards or wash fingerprints off the wall. My trick is just get a bucket, fill it up with hot soapy water, and before you know it, I just want to get to washing. I kind of feel like Cinderella, I guess. Just washing the house, scrubbing the floors, washing the doors and the fingerprints off the walls, and it's just kind of a pleasure, a cheerful pleasure that I get to do to serve my family because I love them all so much. And I love myself. I don't want to live in a yucky, stinky house. I love having a clean house. It makes me feel happy inside and feel joyous. So why wouldn't I want to do it? I don't need to force everybody else to do it just because I like it that way. Maybe they don't want their house clean. That's their choice. But me, I like my house clean, from top to bottom. It feels wonderful. How do you like yours? Put it in the comments below. You know I love comments. I'd love to see some. And be sure to like and subscribe this video any chance you get. I'd really appreciate it, because as many people that could be inspired and motivated by what I'm doing, I would love to be able to help you. And it's free. That's the best part. All right, so where were we? Oh yeah, let's go over the list of what we had to do this week for our basic weekly plan. Let's see, there's home blessing hour, check, done. Planning and desk day, check, done. Errand day, check, done. Today's my free day, check, working on it. Tomorrow is date night, family fun day. And since I didn't get everything done this week that I wanted to get done, there's only like 2 things left on the list. I mean, I got the car cleaned out, I filled it up with gas. I did everything but review the bills and make sure that everything was on track, but I figured that'll only take 5 minutes. I kind of looked at my bank account to make sure that it was looking right, and it did. So I'm gonna just have to take about 2 to 5 minutes to do that today. But that's all I have on my list. I made today my free day, but because I got so much done on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I now have a free day on Friday and on Saturday. And we're gonna play as a family. Yesterday we did something really fun, and I'm gonna show that to you. I cannot wait, I'm so excited. I'll have to do an afternoon video so you can see that. Oh yeah, and then tomorrow when the kids are at school, I also have a lunch date with my girlfriend. We haven't seen each other for a few weeks, so it'll really be good to catch up. Looks like I'm almost done with the kitchen. I'll be so excited to be done in here and to get on with my day. What else have you got planned today? Make sure you have something to do, something to get you excited about life. And let's just be there for each other. I'll be here for you every day if I can. I can't see why not, but you never know. Sometimes we fall off the wagon. That's a possibility, for sure. Okay, and as you can see, I'm finished. It's done. It took me under 30 minutes, but remember, that was coming downstairs, swishing and swiping the bathroom, starting a load of laundry, saying hello to my husband who just got home from work in 72 hours. He's a firefighter, sometimes he has to do that. And then I washed the dishes. They were from last night. I did remember, and I always remember, that Kat says that we must follow through, inspect what we expect from our children. And I did not do that to my adult child. I did not inspect what I expected. But it's okay because I'm fine to recover. I don't mind doing the dishes. He left it, my bad. I don't care. It didn't take me that long. There wasn't that many dishes because I've been keeping up with it. And that's the joy and the beauty of doing this every day, because then you mess up a day, or maybe you were out late that night and the kids left a mess, whatever. Once in a while you put it off till the morning, but that's where you get in the trap, is when you do it morning after morning after morning. Now, truthfully, that's what I used to do for my dishes. I always saved them for the next day. But I actually am enjoying doing them at night and having my kitchen clean in the morning. This morning, as it's an exception, it just reminds me of how things used to be and how I don't want them to be anymore. So doing it this way is better for me. And I did learn my lesson. Now, I hope that you got your kitchen clean too, because I think it's worthwhile. I hope you do this every day. And if you just get in that routine where you're doing that every day, even if you just keep your kitchen clean, your whole family will just feel better. I mean, you make your bed in the morning, you put your face on, you get dressed, you get ready, you get the kids off to school, you make sure your kitchen's in order, and just everything's easy. Then it's easy to start doing 3 meals a day. It's easy to start doing the little errands that you need to do to make sure everything runs smooth. And then pretty soon, that bumpy road that you had in your life now is just kind of coasting smooth. And then once in a while, there's a little bump in the road, but it doesn't throw you off too bad because you're ready for it. You can handle it. And I am so grateful that I'm flying high with Fly Lady now, and that Fly Lady Cat has been helping me, and I know that she can help you too. You can watch her daily videos that tell you the little steps of everything to do. Eventually I'll do that too, but not the same way she does, because she still inspires me, motivates me, and helps me keep doing my job so that I can do it for you. Take care, have a beautiful day.